I love explosions in Red Dead Online. I mean, you can do a lot of cool stuff with the dynamite. Don't worry, horse is fine. Anyway, to me, explosions in this game is a science, it's an art or poetry. It's kinda fun to do it by yourself, but it's even more fun to do it with your friends, because you can bring even more dynamite.
Holy shit!
Don't worry, NPC stranger, you'll be fine. I guess not, like, fine. Anyway, I always wanted to make the biggest, the longest, the strongest explosion in Red Dead Online. I mean, after all, biggest, strongest and longest is something that is written on my underpants. Don't ask me why. Anyway, to create these impressive explosions, I needed the full lobby of players who will do whatever I say. So I decided to hire the biggest Red Dead Online clan. Charon Industry. It's a clan of mercenaries and they take money, but you might ask, who would pay real-life money for in-game activities? Not me, don't worry, that's why I paid in Ukrainian hryvnias. And now let's find out whether we can create some awesome explosions with this level of organization and discipline.
A few moments later.
After successfully buying some dynamite at Emerald Station, we were ready for our first experiment, the strongest explosion in Red Dead Online. 32 players, each one placed 8 dynamite sticks, so we had 256 dynamite sticks total in one place. And now we are ready to make some big bada boom, so let's see what will happen. Okay, that was cool, but I've honestly expected for more.
That's what she said.
Team building time before we will continue with the longest explosion. The idea is pretty simple. 32 players staying in the line with a distance of 18 steps between them. Actually, it's not that easy to create such line, but when it will be ready, on the signal, each player will stop placing a dynamite each 2 steps. It took some time, but we managed to create this huge line of players standing one by one. Yet when we started to place dynamites, we faced huge problem. Some dynamites were just disappearing randomly. It looks like game just cannot handle having more than certain amount of dynamites at the same time. So as you can see, we managed to get some line of explosions, but not the one we wanted to. And actually it explains why the strongest explosion in a previous experiment was not that impressive. I guess some dynamites just randomly disappeared. But now, knowing all that, we decided to create the longest explosion in terms of time. So we'll be throwing dynamite one by one in specific order, so that's how we will have 256 explosions. Yep, auto-aiming is a tricky feature. But next attempt was successful, no one died and we made 256 consecutive explosions. It took 1 minute and 22 seconds. The conclusion is, unfortunately, Red Dead Online works in a such way so you cannot have too many dynamite sticks at the same time, or maybe some other objects as well. Probably because of peer-to-peer connection, but in any way some cool stuff like the biggest or the longest explosion are just impossible to create now. But there are still some ways to have fun with help of dynamite sticks, fire bottles and stuff like that. Anyway, I hope that you love some cool explosions and therefore you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. До свидания.